Hey friends, Wild here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we got another Regulation E VGC battle video for you. We have a nice ice water team, I like to call it, with Alolan Ninetales and a few other fun mons like Baxcalibur and Water Terra Ogerpon. It's a really fun team. I got it from Talon VGC, so please check out their channel. It'll be linked in the description below. Thank you all. Let's get right into it. Okay, hopping into team preview. I like to call this team the Ice Water team because it features a nice ice core and then has Water Ogerpon, which does a lot of damage. The MVP of this team in practice on Showdown has definitely been Baxcalibur and Water or Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. It's been a lot of fun to play, and it's got some pretty fantastic mons to use. So hopping into the first mon to highlight is Alolan Ninetales with that light clay so that we can set up our Aurora Veil for even longer. It's got the Snow Warning ability, carries Moonblast, Icy Wind, Aurora Veil, and Disable. It's a Water Terra type. It's nearly max HP, 228 EVs, 92 in special defense, and a lot of speed investment as well with Timid Nature. Next is Rillaboom. Pretty simple Rillaboom with Grassy Glide, Wood Hammer, High Horsepower, Fake Out. We're carrying Assault Vest, and we are max HP. A lot of investment in attack, a little bit in our special defense, running Adamant Nature. Also got Grass Terra, or sorry, Fire Terra for, yeah, just to get out of those weaknesses. Next is Landorus T with the Choice Scarf, Stomping Tantrum, Flying Terra, Terra Blast, Rock Slide, and U-Turn. Very standard Landorus T set. A little bit of HP. Got a decent amount of attack boost in the EV category, and a lot of speed as well. 20 into our special defense with Adamant Nature. Next is the star of the show, Baxcalibur. So this is a very interesting Baxcalibur set with Poison Terra. We have that Ice Body ability to heal a little bit when we have our Snow set. We have Icicle Spear and Scale Shot, and we're carrying the loaded dice to make both of those hit even harder. Not harder, hit more times. Scale Shot will lower our defense, but also raise our speed on the final move of that turn. And we're also carrying Sword Stance and Protect. This is a really fun mon to use. You can start with Alolan Ninetales or Rillaboom, who are the normal leads of this team, or at least that's who I've been leading on this team. You can click Fake Out, and then also click Sword Dance with Baxcalibur at the same time. Or you can just set Snow and go in with those Icicle Spears and Scale Shots. It's got 140 EVs in HP, 180 in attack, 188 in speed, and we're running Jolly Nature. Very fun mon to use, I will say. Next is Heatran with that Grass Terra, Heat Wave, Earth Power, Will-O-Wisp, and Protect. Got our Flash Fire ability, so we can't be hit by fire moves, and we are carrying Leftovers as the item. Decent amount of bulk on this set. You got special attack investment, speed investment. Yeah, pretty solid Heatran. Next is Ogerpon. We got the Wellspring Mask Water Terra Ogerpon, Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Taunt, and Spiky Shield. Carrying a decent amount of HP, we're a fairly bulky set. It's not as attack heavy as you see a lot of the Ogerpons, and we do get that special defense boost from the ability Embody Aspect when you Terra. 164 HP in EVs, 156 in attack, 4 defense, 28 special defense, and 156 in speed with Adamant Nature. This thing still hits like a truck, even though we're not max attack and max speed. Very fun to use, and that Water Absorb ability is phenomenal into water teams or specifically into those water Urshifus. That's the team. Let's get into the games. Have some fun. All right, hopping into our first game here. We got a Sinisha, Water Ogerpon, Heatran, Fluttermane, Iron Hands, Rillaboom to deal with. Ice looks okay into the grass types, but dealing with the Heatran and Hands is going to be a problem because that fighting fire. But I think we are still going to lead grass because they have 3 grass types, even though they can tear water. We're going to lead Ninetales. Question is, do we want to bring Bax? might as well. Yeah, let's go all in on ice. I mean, it's we'll see what happens. Then what do we want to bring in the back? Heatran's not bad into this matchup. I also like Lando. We're gonna bring Ogerpon, Heatran, and see how we do with this squad. I practiced a little bit with this rental team on Showdown, but this is my first time using it on the ladder, so let's give it a go. It's a cool little squad, though. I would say the main feature is Baxcalibur and the Water Ogerpon. They lead Heatran and Hands, which is the two I highlighted would be a problem for us with the Snow team. So we're definitely going to Terra here. We're going to start with Aurora Veil. Expect Ninetales to go down unless we Terra. We're going to Terra Poison. Do we want to protect this? I mean, we might get faked out, but that's alright. We could also switch. But we're just going to look to fight, and we're going to Scale Shot Iron Hands. Look to do some chip damage. So we're kind of forced to commit our Terra early. As I mentioned, these were the two Mons that I feared on the opponent's team if we brought Ice, and they called us out on bringing Ice. But, you know, what can you do at this point? We'll need to navigate ourselves to victory. Aurora Veil goes up. Now both screens. And with our Light Clay, that's extended as well. Scale Shot is going to lower our defense, but raise our speed at the end of this turn. Iron Hands didn't fake out, so we're going to see what Hands is looking to do here. They substitute with Heatran. A little scary. And Drain Punch into Ninetales. Interesting. I wish I clicked Swords Dance there. We don't really need the speed against these two Mons. I was thinking of clicking it, but I did not. I don't want to ignore this Heatran, because he's going to do a lot of damage, but I do want to get rid of this Hands. We're going to take this opportunity to just double up into the hand slot. That's not doing a lot of damage. Hands are so defensively strong. We even get the crit. Alright. A little more chip. 5 times hit on the Ice Skull. And Moonblast, can we finish it off, please? Yes, we can. Great. Dealing with this substituted Heatran is definitely going to be the problem. They Earth Power into Bax. Super effective, but only does about half. Not even quite half, and will heal up a little bit. We'll be able to survive one more Earth Power. Fluttermane comes out, which is a big problem for Baxcalibur here. And its speed as well. I guess not as big of a problem since we teared Poison. We're going to Icy Wind just to lower speed on that Flutter, and we're going to bring in Heatran. We We get them to commit a Terra. Let's see what this is. Guessing Fairy. Yep. Fairy Flutter. Nothing too special here. Maybe just clicking Dazzling Gleam. No, Moonblast into the Baxcalibur slot. Nope. We survive. Aurora Veil working wonders here. Icy Wind comes out to lower that speed. I think we'll need to hit one more Icy Wind to outspeed this flow. Well, it is speed boosted, so maybe more than one more. Another Earth Power comes out. Might have been a mistake subbing in Heatran with the Earth Power coming out. It definitely was. I was really thinking they'd switch over to Heat Wave, and that's why I wanted to. Throwing that Heatran, I thought we could get in for free, but no. Alright, we're just going to Icy Wind and Protect. I want a free switch in here, and I want to keep lowering speed. Okay, they just Protect Flutter. We're not going to be able to get rid of the substitute here. Alright, well, no free switch in. I really need a free switch in here, so we're just going to keep lowering speed of this Flutter. We're going to Heat Wave. I don't think we'll survive this Moonblast. Nope. So no more speed lowered. Let's see who has the faster Heatran. They do. That's unlucky. And this game is likely over. Alright, we need some mistakes from their end to win this, so we're going to go ahead and Protect. Ivy Cudgel to break through that substitute. We're hoping for a double up into Baxcalibur. Nope. Moonblast just straight into Ogerpon. Does about half. And Earth Power into Bax. Honestly, not the worst turn here. We should be able to KO this Heatran. Dealing with Flutter is going to be a little difficult, but we gotta go all out. Hope for no Protect on the Heatran, no switch. If we can one-shot with Ivy Cudgel, we have a chance, but we also get to survive another Moonblast, so we're hoping for no crit here. They do swap out Heatran, which is unfortunate. They're playing it well. Into Sinisha, that's a good swap. Nice. There's a big KO from our Baxcalibur. This game's going to be all on Baxcalibur to win it. I don't think it's possible. I think that's our first KO. Heatran comes back out. I mean, we'll just simply Icicle Spear. Is there any reason not to attack here? I don't think there is. Once again, they gotta make a mistake. I'd expect to protect out of one of these two Mons, but one of them should be going down. Come on, Ivy Cudgel. Nice. That's huge. Wow. Absolutely massive damage from Ogerpon. Let's see how much this can do. This should KO as well. Oh, Citrus Berry. Maybe not. Alright, Baxcalibur. We need a 5-roper here. Come on, Bax. Come on, Bax. Oh, he's got it. Nice! Okay. That game turned very fast. Definitely not over. They have one Mon left. Oh, they don't have a Mon left. I forgot who I knocked out early. Well, wow. Baxcalibur and our Water Ogerpon coming in clutch. I did not expect to win that game. I don't think we played it too great, but you can really see the power of Baxcalibur and Ogerpon, just their offensive prowess. So, hey, we'll take game one. Sloppy, but we get it done. Game one in the books. Let's keep going. All right. Hopping into another battle. Got a Trick Room team to deal with here. This will not be fun. Weather is going to be very important here against this Torkoal. We're going to go ahead and lead Ninetales and Rillaboom to hopefully deny Trick... Well, if it's finished up, we can't deny Trick Room early with Fake Out. But I still want to slow Mon on the field early in Rillaboom. And we're going to bring Bax. And we're going to bring Heatran as well. So we're going to look to get Aurora Veil set up early, get those dual screens. They might swap pretty quickly into this Torkoal, so we got to be willing to swap this Ninetales out. As long as we're faster than this hands, and they don't tear a Ghost, we can deny Trick Room and get Aurora Veil up. They swap out hands. They're going to deny my Aurora Veil with Torkoal. Makes a lot of sense. I should have just clicked attacking move here. Well, we don't get our Aurora Veil up. Okay, they still got Trick Room up. Very unlucky. They're able to ignore a Fake Out, of course. Brutal. We need to swap Ninetales in to Heatran. Terrifier, with Rillaboom and high horsepower this Torkoal. Well, that was a great turn 1 from them. They're able to ignore our fake out, get up their Trick Room, set up their own weather, which makes this very, very hard. And they're going to Terra. I'm guessing this is just Torkoal tearing fire for that extra damage on Eruption. Eruption won't do anything to our Heatran here. And we're going to Terra Fire on Rillaboom. But they still might be able to one-shot Rillaboom. We're hoping not. Eruption comes out, doesn't touch Heatran. How much do you do to Rillaboom? Not even half, that's massive. Dazzling comes out. Great Terra from us. A lot of damage, but we don't survive. Well, we're gonna see how much this Eruption does now. We don't have Protect on Rillaboom. What we're gonna do now though is we're gonna swap into, we're just gonna click Earth Power, Torkoal. We're gonna swap into Ninetales to reset that weather. Decent chance we go down to this Eruption here with Ninetales, but that's, oh, they just swap. All right, this opponent's playing pretty well. They're probably expecting our own swap in. But that means we get Ninetales out for free. Terra Blast into Ninetales, and we Earth Power into hands for super effective damage. Doesn't quite do half. Could be Assault Vested. I'm not sure what that calc should look like. We're not in the worst place here. We just gotta read what we think our opponents are gonna do. We can Heat Wave. We have boosted. We have a boosted Heatran with our fire moves. I think it's smarter just to Earth Power into this slot. They could fake out as well, but I really think they want to reset the weather, and we could read into that and double up into the slot. Yeah, we're gonna double up. Okay, does fake out come out here? I wanted to switch. I wanted to switch out Ninetales. Oh man, that is gonna be a lot of healing. That is very brutal for Heatran. I don't think we're gonna be able to KO with this Moonblast. Good damage, but can't KO. Now it depends on how many turns of Trick Room are left. Ninetales shouldn't survive an Eruption here. How many turns of Trick Room do we have left? Only one turn of Trick Room. It makes a lot of sense just to protect Heatran. They could read that. And then if we think Ninetales will survive a half HP, or not quite half HP Eruption, which I don't think we will in the Sun, meaning we should swap once again into Rillaboom. Yeah, we're gonna swap into Rillaboom here. We at least get to stall out their Trick Room. This is a very slow game with a lot of switching, trying to get the weather control. We didn't need to protect from Eruption. It was the Drain Punch I'm worried about. Or the Earth Power. Alright, that's a pretty successful turn from us. We stalled out Trick Room, but we're pretty low HP on both these Mons. We do have our Fake Out back. But there's a good chance they either protect that Torkoal, since it's not Choice Specs, or they just retreat. This hands is a major problem right now. So we're gonna go ahead and Earth Power the hands, and we're gonna high horsepower. We're not gonna Fake Out, but we're gonna high horsepower the Torkoal. Yes. That should KO. Hands, nice. That's a big KO. They didn't swap, surprisingly enough. And now, can this Torkoal take a high horsepower? Come on, Rillaboom. It can. Damn. So we likely lose our Heatran here. Yes. It was a crit. I don't think that mattered. We're going to swap the weather. It doesn't really matter because Torkoal's not clicking Eruption anymore. Hatterene comes out. Getting the Snowdown's good for Baxcalibur though. We could click Aurora Veil. I mean, this Torkoal can definitely switch. We are going to Aurora Veil. We're going to look to set up our Baxcalibur to close out this game. And we're going to throw a high horsepower into the Torkoal slot, who could protect. They don't protect. So Torkoal should be going down here. Down goes Torkoal. Did they click Trick Room? And what do they have in the back? They do click Trick Room again. Ursaluna comes out, which is fairly tough to deal with. We do not have Protect on either of these Mons. Recycling a Fake Out could be really good. We are going to switch into Baxcalibur. It's a bit of a risk here, depending on what this Ursaluna wants to click. But if we survive, we do have Protect on Baxcalibur, if I remember correctly. They do protect Hatterene. Did they just double? No, they EQ. Which is not going to feel good. But we get the turn right, get a little chip damage. Oh, that's their burn, yeah. Forgot about Ursaluna burns, yes. Ursaluna's gonna do a bit more damage now. We're just gonna send off another Moonblast. We're going to wait to do damage, and we're going to protect just to stall a little bit of Trick Room here, and get a little recovery from Ice Body back. I also want to see what they're going to click now. Okay, it is Dazzling, which is not fantastic for Bax. and Facade. So they're going all out in this Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur is not going to survive this next turn, so we need to switch in Rillaboom if we want to preserve Baxcalibur for endgame, which we do because we want to get that. Well, they're going to Trick Room again with Hatterene, but we're just going to keep attacking this Ursaluna, and we are going to swap in. Right, we've used our Terra. Yeah. We're gonna sack Rillaboom here. Oh, they just canceled the battle. Okay. I mean, I do not think we had won that game. I think it was gonna be maybe 60-40 in our favor coming down the stretch there, but we were able to stall, do a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't think the game was over, but hey, we'll take the win. We appreciate it, opponent. Baxcalibur should have been set up to close that out with those Icicle Spears, but nice. Good win. Let's keep going. A little anticlimactic, but we're having fun, so that's alright. Hopping into another game against Craig here with Melodic, Sinisha, Heatran, Landorus T, Goldango, and Iron Hands. Interesting team. We definitely don't want to activate Melodic's competitive with our own Landorus T, who I haven't brought yet today, but I would like to bring Landorus. So if we bring it, we're going to bring it in the back. It's hard to justify the Ice team. But we are going to bring Ice, because I just don't think we have a lot of better options. Like if we normally the leads are Ninetales or Rillaboom with Fake Out, and I don't think any of them are great. So we're just going to go with Ice Core. We're going to lead Bax and Ninetales. Look to set up that Aurora Veil. And we're going to bring... We're going to bring Heatran. And Ogerpon. And just bring some power in the back. I want to bring Landorus, but I just can't justify it with Melodic. Yeah. We're hoping our Ogerpon can deal with their Sinisha. Alright, Craig, let's see what you got for us. Heatran Goldango lead. Okay. We're just going to look through Aurora Veil and protect early. I mean, we don't have anything that's going to do a lot of damage. We can Swords Dance, but this is a very good lead against us, obviously, for Ice, which a lot of people will be looking to counter. So we're actually just going to swap into our own Heatran and set up the Aurora Veil. When playing with this team, I've noticed a lot of opponents like to just hard counter those Ice starts. So I probably need to switch up what I start with. We're going to Terra Goldango. Steel. We might be eating a Make It Rain here. Get Aurora Veil up. Make It Rain. We'll be saying goodbye to Ninetales. Bye-bye, Ninetales. But what did he click on Heatran? If you clicked any fire move, we're in a good spot. Yeah, they click Heat Wave. Okay. Although we lose Ninetales, we do get screen set up. It's not the worst turn in the world. We just don't have the best mons to come in now and deal with these two. Ogerpon's really the only option right now. We don't want to bring Baxcalibur back out against these two. We got to clear them first. They can't Terra their Heatran. We can Terra Water if we'd like to get rid of that grass weakness. In fact, I am going to do that. And we are going to double up. We're going to double up into Heatran. A Heatran Protect here would be brutal. They do withdraw Goldango, so that's one of the reasons we doubled up here. Into Melodic. And Melodic's the reason I didn't want to bring Landorus T, so I'm glad I did not. Well, this game we're definitely starting on our back foot. We've already lost them on, but if we can, they do protect Heatran. That is, that's brutal. I don't think we're gonna be able to come back from that because we doubled up into Heatran here. Good news is you can't protect Heatran again, but they likely are gonna read that we're doubling up, and I'm gonna do it again. I feel like we need a mistake from our opponent to win this game. But they can't Terra. Wow, Flame Orb Melodic. Maybe I won't double, because they can't Terra. I can spread out the moves with an Earth Power. Okay, who are you swapping into? They swap into hands, okay. It's a good swap. Horn Leech does a lot of damage, but doesn't KO. Earth Power gonna do a lot of damage, but obviously no KO into hands. And they Scald into Heatran. Honestly, would have expected more damage. So it's not too bad. And now we're just going to double protect to avoid fake out. And let that Flame Orb chip down just a little bit more. I don't think it's going to matter. But no reason not to Spiky Shield and protect here. Because we want to avoid that fake out. They can get a free swap, but there's nothing that they should be able to swap into right now. They got the 2 mons on the field that they want. Or there's nothing that they should want to swap into. Because we got a good setup for anything else they bring out. The key is going to be clearing this hands. So if Melodic has Protect, Melodic should Protect here. Or swap into Goldango. Do we want to read that swap and attack that Melodic spot with Heatran? Probably not. We're just going to go the safe route. If they swap, they swap. But we're going to Earth Power that hands and hopefully KO hands here. Smartest move from our opponent would be swapping into Goldango. Because we're just not going to do a lot of damage with our Horn Leech. But they don't swap, and I will take that all day. We take those. Question is, does Earth Power KO? It does not KO. But we do survive on Heatran. Wow, that's a little unfortunate. I don't know why I'm getting that communicating ring on the top left. Does that mean... is that connection error? Hopefully not, because I think we're in a good position to win this game. And I would like to play it out. Okay, we're good. Craig says Heatran back out. Decent chance of a Protect here. But there's no reason not for us to still attack an Ivy Cudgel because we're going first. Yeah. We should just keep attacking. Ivy Cudgel into Heatran, who does protect. That's what I was worried about. But we should still go first on our Heatran, even if you protect, and Iron Hand should be dead. We could have read that and doubled up into Hands, but there's no point because our Heatran's faster than Hands. So they're just getting their free switching, which is a fine play. That is fine by me. I don't think there's much our opponent can do now. Going back into Goldango, they did reset that special attack drop. Question is, how fast is this Goldango? You can't protect Heatran. Can they double KO? Who do we have in the back? We have Bax in the back. Yeah, I mean, they can't protect Heatran. We definitely need to attack Heatran. I'm just worried that this Goldango goes first. But we should still Earth Power it. No, we go first. Okay, that's big. One hit KO the Heatran. I love Ogerpon. Ogerpon is so strong. Now, do we survive this Make It Rain? We definitely won't survive on Heatran. Oh, we easily, I forgot. It's not very effective into water. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. They get the crit on Heatran, like that mattered. I mean, yeah, that's just game. What do you do now? We're a nice 2v1. Just Ivy Cudgel. What's gonna do more here? They do the same, just more accuracy. The snow did stop, but a lot of damage. They make it rain again, but you know this isn't gonna do anything to Ogerpon, and Baxcalibur even survives. And now they're -2 special attack with 1 HP. And we'll finish it off with a nice Icicle Spear. So, yeah, honestly, pretty good game. Ogerpon MVP there. Our Heatran put in a lot of work with those Earth Powers. We started on a really bad note where they hard countered our Ice Squad, but good maneuvering on our end, and we come through with a win. So we'll take those all day. I feel like sometimes those games are hard to win when you get outled, and we definitely got outled. So good close to that game. Let's go. Well, that was the last game. Thank you all for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I appreciate you all. Have a good day. Peace.